I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is 3rd and long. To throw is Tannehill. He'll set up the screen to Drake. Nice footwork at the 25. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. It's a gain of 11, but they're still well short. It's 4th down.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
It's caught outright, Amendola. 4th down, no problem. Just a ho-hum pickup of 14 to keep the offense on the field.
Well, peel back the curtain, partner. We've got a pretty good look into how they plan to play this game. Aggressive seems to be the word. Going for it on 4th down in that situation.
Yeah, opening drive. Now, we know this coaching staff, they have traits of aggression in their history, but what a start to this game. They're going for it.
Yeah, a lot of people might say reckless, but they got it. 1 for 1 on 4th down here early in the game.
Let's go. Hey, 20. Play.
Here's Tannehill now on 2nd down. And that one got tipped, kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd.
Anytime a ball's thrown in the middle of the field and it's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch. It doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2.
30! Hey!
Let's go, defense!
3rd and 2, Tannehill. Oh, he almost picked it. Nearly a turnover there on their opening drive. And that's a throw he'd like to have back. Now 4th down.
It's a great job by this secondary. When I watch them, they remind me of elite defenders on a basketball court, right? They want to contest each and every pass.
Great contest on 3rd down to bring up 4th. They snap it to Tannehill. Got a man, it's Amendola. And he will have a 1st down as they get him to the ground at the 37. A big pickup of 12 yards on 4th down to keep this drive from stalling.
Let's go, hustle, fella. Go.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. And he's going to be grabbed and pulled down. DeForest Buckner forcing his way through there to drop him for a loss of a good 10 yards. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. To throw on 2nd down is Tannehill. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So he's 3 for 7 throwing the football right now. Not an awful start, but also not the sharpest of starts.
No, I would agree with that. But if you're a confident quarterback and to play that position, you have to be. You just act like there's something wrong with the wind currents or something wrong with the ball.
It is not you. Keep throwing. That timing usually develops.
Now Tannehill. And he finds Stills complete. And he's going to be taken down, but not before reaching the 15-yard line. A big gain of 31 on 3rd down. From the red zone now, Tannehill. This will be caught just inside the 10. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. And how about this first drive? They're being aggressive, slinging it around.
Really confident, too, because they're not trying to fool them with running plays, throwing it, and they're being very successful right now.
Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3. There's the first carry now to Franco. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. And they'll lose a yard that time, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. Good opening quarter for him. Remember, he had the sack earlier. Now a tackle for loss, another tackle for loss.
He's really making it tough on the play caller, though, isn't he? Because it's one thing to try and adjust when a guy's disrupting your running game. But when he's messing up your passing game as well, they may have to devote at least a second guy to him to try and keep him away from their plays.
Here's Tannehill, buying time to his left, and he will score. Touchdown, Miami. Ryan Tannehill, a 9-yard touchdown run. And the Dolphins take it right down and score on the opening drive. Jason Sanders now for the extra point. Extra point up and good by Sanders. Back now with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Second quarter begins with the Dolphins in possession of the football, as we'll see one following the score on the final play before break. Sanders now to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Victor Bolden. And not a bad return. Here he gets it out to the 25-yard line. Now the Georgia Southern man. This is Jerick McKinnon. And he's going to get about 7 yards on that one, up to around the 33.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
The tight end Kittle has it on the left side. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. Garoppolo to his tight end Kittle for a Niner first down.
11, 11. Here we go, here we go, here we go. 11, 11. 6, 6.
Throwing on first is Garoppolo. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Cameron Wake coming hard that time. He's able to run him down for a loss of 12.
11, 11.
Now Garoppolo throwing on second. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Pressure, and that's certainly going to be a key to this game going forward. And that time, they were able to get in there and influence the throw. And remember, quarterbacks got to get rid of it. They don't have the Tucker rule that they can fall back on anymore.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. On third and long, it's Garoppolo. And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes. Andre Branch with a big-time sack on third down. And it'll be a loss of 7. So on now is the Clemson man, Bradley Pinion, to punt this one away. Back deep, Jakeem Grant. Fielded just inside the 20. A nice job on the return there, 16 yards. And it'll be Dolphin football. The Dolphins offense now heads back on the field. And certainly they'll be hoping to hit pay dirt like they did on the last drive. Got the football back, so a chance to go up 2 scores.
And they haven't been tentative at all in this ball game, because sometimes you start a game with your script to try and get information out of the opposing defense. How will they play you in certain situations? Sometimes you script to attack, and that's what I'm seeing so far.
Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2. Back to the ground, this time with Gould. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. A gain of 4 that time as the drive continues. Two minutes to go here in the first half. We'll come back to Miami after this. On 1st and 10, Tannehill. That's caught by his big tight end, Mike Gesicki. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 20-yard line. An excellent pickup of 34 yards. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's second down.
I don't know about you, but I wanted to reach out of the booth and snatch that pass myself. That thing floated forever up there. I think that threw out the timing of the receiver. That's why he couldn't get his feet down even though he caught the ball.
Looks for Parker, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Eli Harold. And he will bring it out past the 20-yard line. He was looking for Parker that time. Charles, when plays like that work, it's a thing to behold, but sometimes we see why they're very deep in the playbook.
And how many times have we been at practice and heard all the other guys chirping about, you know, I used to play quarterback here.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. William Hayes in there to get him for a loss of 5.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
Well, going deep here into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Rashad Jones. And his guys are going to take over at their own 48-yard line. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Drake. And he's got this one across midfield into 49er territory. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
Partner, I think from our experience together, we have learned that most offensive coordinators are going to tell you, if I'm going to run the football on 1st down, I've got to get at least 4 yards. They got 5 here. They've got to feel pretty good about that one.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Tannehill. He's going to let this one go deep. This is caught inside the 15. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Devontae Parker, 46 yards. And the Dolphins add on to their lead. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that'll make the score 14-0. Sanders now to kick this one away. Now Bolden on the return. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. And San Francisco gets set to go here. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think
he rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Raekwon McMillan. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. That late in the clock, second quarter, why not just run it a time or two and get it into the locker room?
What you're saying makes absolutely perfect sense. Run it and get out of there. But I'm just wondering if the pressure of today's NFL and the high-powered offenses that you're facing may have forced them into saying, let's try and get some more points.
On first down, Drake. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. Now, before this second down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime.
Quick.
Draw play. Tannehill gives to Drake. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. So they get half of what they needed. It'll be 3rd and 6 upcoming. Throwing on 3rd down, Tannehill letting one go deep for the end zone. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock. Jason Sanders now for the Miami field goal. Spotted at the left hash, this from 45. Sanders' kick is good. And the lead will grow. It's now 17-0. They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces them to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's for the defense because they ran onto the field. This is what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
So the two teams will head to the locker rooms here in Miami with the Dolphins on top. As we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, now Bolden on the return. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. Here comes the 49ers offensive unit as they'll have it first to begin this third quarter. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset. But typically, halftime locker rooms are a lot more clinical than that. And in this case, are they upset that the plays weren't working because of execution? Or did they think they were just bad plays to call?
Yeah.
We'll find out pretty quickly here if they feel like they had something going, but they just need to do it a little bit better or not.
We'll find out. And this is incomplete.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. From the gun on 3rd, Garoppolo. And the 3rd down pass falls incomplete. Another drive comes and goes, still nothing on the scoreboard.
Yeah, and when the second half comes, you know, it's real easy to get discouraged and wonder if you're ever going to get things started. You just got to fight through it. Got to keep pounding away.
NFL teams last year, a little under 50% on 4th down conversions. This is a bit tougher. 4th and 4.
11.
They do go for it. It's Garoppolo. And this is incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Dolphins get the football in great field position.
Hey, 20.
Tannehill on 1st down. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Jarquiski Tart. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Hey, come on.
So after the INT, it's Garoppolo. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down. He was trying to get it to Jerick McKinnon there. That'll bring up 2nd down. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. The tackle that time by William Hayes.
No gain on that run, and while the team is down, there's still time to come back and win the football game. If I'm the offensive coordinator, though, I got to think about moving at a faster pace and maybe opening things up a little bit and throwing it a little bit more.
And it's caught by Saleh. And he's going to get this one all the way up to the 30. And they're able to convert on 3rd with a solid gain of 23.
There are so many things to watch for when you play defense. And reading your keys, you always hear about that, and having your eyes in the right place. Sometimes your eyes can fool you. How about that play action there? It sprang the big guy, didn't it?
Able to dump it over the top to him. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
6.
Garoppolo to throw on 2nd down. The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down. Andre Branch in there to pick up his 2nd sack now of the afternoon. So the sack of Garoppolo. And now what can they come up with on 3rd and long? A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. Here we go on 4th down with Garoppolo. And this is going to be incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Dolphins get the football in great field position. Well, at this stage of the game in the second half, down 3 scores, I guess they felt like they needed to push.
And let's face it, with this deficit, if they give up another score here after they didn't get it, does it really matter? It really doesn't. They had to go and try and make something happen if they had any chance of winning this game.
And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. That one good for 13 and a Dolphin first down. Tannehill now just 8 of 16 thus far, 50%, but it's 1st and 10. Now Tannehill. This will be caught at about the 5. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Danny Amendola, a 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Dolphins are able to grow their lead. Sanders now to kick this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line.
Hey, come on, come on, come on.
The drive starts with a handoff to McKinnon. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. And the Dolphins have got it. Often on fumbles, you look at the guy who coughed it up and say, geez, what did he do? But, hey, let's tip the cap to the defense here.
Not a problem at all, my man. I'm not even going to tip it. I'm going to doff my cap to him. Congratulations. Big-time play. Knocking it free and creating something good for your team.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Third quarter, and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
Here's Tannehill. And this is caught at the 8. That one good for 17 yards, and now they've got it 1st and goal.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. The slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
They'll set up the screen to Drake. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. 3 touchdown passes now for Ryan Tannehill. And the Dolphins take advantage of the turnover and put up 6. And it's up and good. Back now in Miami. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. Sanders now to kick this one away. Fielded about a yard deep.